Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to make sense of what is really going on behind those big corporate numbers. Today, we are diving into a filing from Masimo Corporation. And let me tell you, this one has a bit of a twist, like finding out your favorite coffee shop is selling off its pastry business. So what is this all about? Well, on the 23rd of September 2025, Masimo announced they had sold their consumer audio business. This report we are looking at is an amendment basically saying, hey, we forgot to give you all the financial details about this sale. And here they are. It is like when you close on a house and then realize you need to send over some extra paperwork. Think of pro forma financial information as a what if scenario. It shows you how the company's finances would look if certain events like this sale had happened at a different point in time. It helps us understand the impact of the deal more clearly, especially for future planning. Now, before we jump into the numbers, like with most big corporate filings, you'll see a whole section dedicated to forward-looking statements. This is basically the company saying, we're giving you our best guess about the future, but things could change, and we're not legally responsible if they don't turn out exactly as we predict. It is standard stuff, but it is important to remember that the future is always uncertain. No matter how smart the people making predictions are, they're trying to warn us that unexpected events, risks, and uncertainties could make their actual results very different from these projections. The main event here is the financial information. Masimo is providing what is called unaudited pro forma condensed consolidated financial statements. That is a mouthful, so let's break it down. Pro forma means they're adjusting the numbers to show what things would look like if the sale of the consumer audio business happened at a specific time. Unaudited means an independent accountant hasn't officially checked it yet, but it gives us a really good picture of the situation. Condensed consolidated means they're showing the overall financial health of the company, including all its different parts. This balance sheet as of the 28th of June 2025 is like a snapshot of the company's financial health on that day. It will show what Masimo owns its assets and what it owes its liabilities, and the difference is the company's equity. By looking at the pro forma numbers, we can see how the sale of the audio business changed this picture. We aren't given the specific numbers directly in this document, but the filing states that these pro forma statements give effect to the disposition adjustments and other transaction adjustments as if they happened on this date. This means we're re-seeing the financial standing of Masimo after accounting for the sale, its immediate financial impact. Then we have the statements of operations for the past few years. These show the company's performance over time, essentially its revenues and expenses. By applying the pro forma adjustments, we can see how the audio business sale would have affected Masimo's profitability in the years leading up to the deal. This is crucial for understanding the ongoing financial picture of the core business. They are showing the impact as if the sale happened at the beginning of the earliest period presented, which was the 2nd of January 2022. This gives us a consistent view across multiple years, allowing us to spot trends before and after the divestiture is accounted for. So what does this all mean for Masimo by selling off its consumer audio division? Masimo is likely streamlining its operations to focus on its core medical technology business. This can lead to better efficiency, reduced complexity, and potentially higher profits for the remaining parts of the company. It is a strategic move to sharpen their focus. Companies sometimes sell off divisions that are not performing as well, or that are simply not aligned with their long-term vision. This allows them to invest more resources, both financial and human, into areas with greater growth potential. The exhibits are where you find the actual detailed financial statements that are being referenced. Exhibit 99.1 contains all the pro forma balance sheets and income statements we've been talking about. This is where you would go to see the specific numbers for revenue, expenses, assets, and liabilities after the sale is factored in. It allows investors and analysts to perform their own deeper analysis. And who is signing off on this report? Micah Young, the Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer. This is the person ultimately responsible for the accuracy of the financial information presented. It is good to know who is accountable. Now, looking at this from a Warren Buffett perspective, we are essentially seeing Masimo shedding a part of its business. The key question is whether this sale will make the remaining parts of Masimo stronger and more profitable. If the consumer audio business was a drag on earnings or required significant investment without a proportional return, then selling it is a good move. It allows Masimo to concentrate on what it does best in the medical technology space. We need to remember that the true health of a company isn't just about its total revenue, but about the profitability and growth prospects of its core operations. By simplifying, Masimo might be able to achieve better margins and a more focused growth strategy. The risks here, as always, are execution. Did they get a good price for the audio business? Will the proceeds be used wisely, perhaps to pay down debt or invest in high growth areas? And will the core business continue to perform strongly, or were there underlying issues that this sale is masking? The pro forma statements are designed to help us answer these very questions by isolating the impact of the sale. So my take on this filing is that it is a move towards specialization. Masimo is cleaning up its portfolio to focus on its medical technology roots. This is generally a positive step, as it can lead to clearer strategic direction and better resource allocation. The success will hinge on how well the remaining business performs and how effectively Masimo leverages the capital and focus gained from this divestiture. Alright, that is our breakdown of Masimo Corporation's latest filing. What is your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Do you think shedding the audio business is a smart play? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives into corporate filings. Don't forget to check out the Discord community linked in the description for more discussions. Thanks for watching, see you next time.